So I was a baseball kid. I loved baseball. Everything about it. The field. I mean, I loved practice. Yes, I'm talking about practice. You get that. So, and you know, it was one of those things that I had a passion for. I was in Little League. I played high school. My only regret was not trying out for college. And then, you know, had a couple kids, 2 boys. And I'm like, these kids are going to love baseball like I love baseball. So, you know, I got them out early, catching, throwing the ball. Got them into T-ball, got them into Little League, got them into kid pitch, got them into coach pitch, all that. And they liked it. And you know, I ended up coaching them a lot because I kind of was judgmental of other coaches and felt that they weren't really doing a good job. And my kids went along with it. They did well. But one thing I started to realize was that baseball kind of sucked. And mostly because of the parents. Parents are awful. I'm a parent. I'm awful. Philly parents are the worst. Right? We have this great passion for the game, and it bleeds over in some really bad ways. I mean, we just go after the refs. And this is like Little League. We're going after the coaches, and even after the kids. And after a while, I kind of saw it through my kids' eyes, and they weren't into it. So eventually, they kind of found their own way. My one son got into tennis, and I'm like, hey, that's great. That's a sport you play your entire life. And my other son, he picked up ultimate frisbee, or as they call it, ultimate. And I was like, really? Ultimate? I mean, I don't get me wrong, I love frisbee on the beach, you know, throwing it down, diving in the water. And I actually played a little bit in college, but my impression was these are kind of like stoner, non-athletic people, and I didn't see my son that way. But, you know, sophomore year, he put down the baseball, picked up a disc. And, you know, I was here to support him because I love sports, and I want them to love sports. And so I go to the first game, and I get it. These kids are playing hard. They are running, they are defending, they are diving, they are really enjoying themselves. And when I said running, an average ultimate frisbee player runs 4 miles in a 90-minute game. And on weekends, they play 3 matches. So they are just going all out. And I'm seeing this, and they're having fun. And fun in a way that I never did as a kid. So let me give you an example. This is in one of the state tournaments. The kids are halftime. The 2 teams separate. One's like circled up. And the other team circled up, and they're kind of, you know, revisiting the first half. And my son's team, they run over, and they sit in the other team's circle. And they all start playing Duck, Duck, Goose. These are high school kids. I'm like, that is freaking cool. You know, that's fun. That's what sport's about. This was the state tournament. And, you know, one of the other things that they do in Ultimate, which I love, is they do chants. And I'm not like cheers, like they do chants, like Maori, like New Zealand haka style, you know, chants. And to prove it, let's do one together, okay? So this is a call and response. It's called Hillshire Farms. And for those people out there that may be part of PETA, I think there may be one over there, there's no animals were hurt in the making of this cheer. So I'm going to say something, and you're going to repeat, okay? Okay, good. All right. Go meat!
Go meat!
I said a beef hot links.
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 I said I brought beef kielbasa, hot smoked sausage, cheddar wurst. When I said Hillshire, you said farms. Hillshire.
Farms.
Go meat. Thank you. All right. So these cheers are awesome, and these kids are having fun. And the other thing that happens with Ultimate that I'd never seen before is it's self-refereed. The kids call their own plays. They call each other. They're honest about it. There's like an integrity to it. And that's a beautiful thing, because when you have self-refereeing, the kids, the parents, they got nothing to say. They got to sit back and watch, enjoy the game, shut up for a change. And I am loving this. And the parents channel their energies into support. So they're helping these kids out. There on the hot days, we bring tents, we bring water, and we bring pickle juice, which is really good for cramping, in case you guys ever have that problem. And so, you know, we're out there, and this was actually during the state tournament. So my son's team, Lower Marion, was having a great season, and they're in the state tournament, and the kids are just playing great. And they were using Twitter to, you know, put the scores out to the other family. And so the kids are like coming off the field and they're tweeting the scores. And they go back in and they hand it to them. I'm like, you know, give me the account. You guys got to focus. I will tweet for you. And I've never had a Twitter account before. So they logged me into their account. And I'm like, okay, 4 to 5. 5 to 6, Alex to Eddie. 7 to 8, Lenny to Noble, aka The Truth. And I start like going all ESPN on the Twitter feed, and I'm like, throwing dad humor jokes. I'm just going nuts, and the kids don't get it. Like, it's 9 to 5. What do we do? Working for a living, and they're just having a ball. But ultimately, the kids get to the finals, and I'm not saying because of me, but they made it there. And they're playing the team who they lost to twice, Pennsbury, and they were losing 7-8 at half, and they won. They scored 5 points in a row, and they won the game. They won the tournament. And that was awesome. I mean, it was great to see these kids just loving a sport for the game, really feeling it. And, I just put that out to you, two parents or people to be parents at some point. Let me tell you, your kids, they're not going to be pro. I'm telling you, they're not. So make sure they enjoy the game. Let's try this once more with feeling. When I say Hillshire, you say Farms. Hillshire! Farms! Go meet. Thank you.